Okay, the live streaming has started, but I need to know if in my channel everything is fine. That is, if I can see my own screen on YouTube, and if I can hear my voice on YouTube. If everything is fine, I will start the tutorial. There is some lag of about 30 seconds. Okay, I can hear my voice, but it is really low, so I'll try to change some properties. Let me see if this way is fine. Okay, okay, but now I need to wait about 30 seconds until I can start. This morning, as here it's 5:22 minutes. This morning, I'm going to go on with the preparation of this file for the importing into a Tomb Raider level. Okay, it seems everything is fine. Okay, so as you know, in Tomb Raider level editor we have rooms that are limited. That is, we can have rooms that are no bigger than 18 sector wide and long, large and long. So as I have built a location which is obviously really too wide for just one room, and as we have this limit into this limit of vertices to have, we can have in only one room. That is, we can have uh, only 8,192 vertices for each room. I have to subdivide this location into several rooms in order I can import this into a level. I suggest to not reach this value, because this value can create some problems in games. For example, Lara can be can have a wrong illumination, and she can flash uh, in a very bad way, or you can have lots of crashes if you look at this room eventually once you are in game. So for each room I suggest to have about no more than 700 800 7,800 vertices, but the very best should be about 6,500, because if you need later to add some vertices, to add some detail, or because you need it, you need them for gameplay matter, for gameplay reasons, you have always some tolerance, and you can add some vertices from this value. So as you know, as you can see, I have about 85,000 vertices. So let's do some really easy calculations. I have 85,000 of vertices. I want room to be 6,500 vertices, each one, no more than this. So I should need to build about 13 rooms. But vertices are not distributed constantly. This means that in this part of the in this area, in this volume of of the level, I surely will have less a low density of vertices. Instead, in this part of the level, I will obviously have lots of vertices because I have um, all all those nymphs. I have all those glass grass polygons, and I have lots of detail. So as the density of vertices is different, um, I surely will need more than 13 rooms. What I know from this uh, geometry, surely I know that those polygons, the polygons of this catwalk, are going to belong to different rooms. That is, I surely will have a portal. You know what a portal is from this from the Tomb Raider level editor. When I stack rooms, that is, when I put rooms one above the other, for example, in this way, and I create a hole to create a door. Okay, what you know, what you know is that here there is a portal. This portal is invisible in game, but we know that everything that this portal let's see, it will be visible once in game. This portal won't be drawn by the engine, but it will be calculated. So I am going to have surely stacked rooms in this location. Where is going to be my portal? Surely is going to be at at the height at the height of this vertex or of this vertex. The same way, the same way I will have a portal here at the eye of this click or at the eye of this click, right? Or the portal, those vertices could be lower than the portal itself, right? So I could put the portal here to this eye, and those polygons will belong to the upper room, or I can build a portal at this height, and those polygons, those vertices, will be at will belong to the lowest room. So it is a matter of choice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do, obviously, the more efficient, the more efficient, uh, the more efficient method. I know that this, I know that this vertices, which is, which has the height of, let me see here, which is at the height of 6 sector, is at the same eye, it's at the same eye of these vertices. So all those vertices will be at the same eye at 6 sector of this one. So if I put a portal, if I put a portal at the eye of 6th sector, all those polygons will belong to the lower rooms, and all those polygons, all those polygons here will belong to the lower room, and here to the upper room. So it is fine for me in this case to create a portal at the eye of 6th sector. So I'm going to draw it right now. I create this portal. I'm not going to import this portal. I'm just subdividing this area into rooms, so I can easily now then build rooms inside NGLE in the next generation Tomb Raider level editor. So I built here in 3dsmax a portal, for example, this way. Oh, I want the snap activated. For example, in this way. Okay. 5, 0. Okay. Let me see. Where is it? I move it to the grid. There's no need for this plane to be subdivided. And I want this plane to be at the 8 of 6 sector. Okay. So everything below this plane will be in the lower room, the lower rooms, and everything above this plane will be in the upper rooms. So this is a first subdivision. Obviously, I'm going to have water here, and the water A will be again some other portals to those rooms and lower rooms here of water. Okay, what I need now, which is much more difficult, is to have a subdivision in order I don't have rooms with more than 6,500 vertices. First of all, I want to make this plane a lot comfortable. So I press Alt X, so it gets transparent. Then I'm going to create some vertical portals. You know that when I connect a room when I connect a room horizontally, I have vertical portals, right? I have vertical portals. So what I'm going to do is to draw those vertical portals in 3dsmax. Okay, so I draw another plane. For example, in this way. Let me see what happens. Okay, I turn it 90 degrees, and let me see what happens if I put it here. Example here. Okay. For example here. Let me see if it is comfortable later. Okay, it seems quite fine. Okay. I want my subdivision in this way. So all those polygons will belong to a room like this, and I won't have to subdivide these polygons in this way. So I put this one here, here. Okay. Now I center this in a perfect way, aligning it to the grid. Object properties, backface scroll. Okay. So I'm here. I put it here. Oh, okay. This is almost fine. No, I want it here. My mouse doesn't work perfectly. Okay, let me do it this way. Okay, and I place it this way. Okay, it's fine. So this is my other subdivided. Let me see. No, I don't want this tree to belong to two rooms. So I put this subdivision one sector forward from the epsilon on the epsilon axis. Okay, this way. Very good. Okay. Now I want another subdivision. First of all, I edit. No, I don't edit. I press Alt X, so it gets semi-transparent. Alt X. Okay. And I want another subdivision. I press Ctrl V to clone this plane. I want another subdivision, for example, where is it? I want another subdivision, for example, let me see, for example, here. Just one moment, I lock the selection, pressing space button, space key. So I should be able to move it, only this one, and my mouse should not give me problems. Okay. I want this, sorry. Okay, so my next subdivision should be here. Let me see, where is it? 6, 6, and 21. Okay, I unlocked the selection. Okay, 21. Okay, so I hope I won't have any problems subdividing this way. Okay, so I want no, I don't want another subdivision in this way. So I will have one room, and another room. Can you see them? I have this one and this one. Okay, so I have one room, two room, three room, and I need a subdivision this way. I'm going to do it right now with another plan. For example, this way. Okay. Here now, and I put it here. Okay, so this should be 11, fine. This should be 3, 3, but should be wide 10, length, and 46 wide. Okay, so I place it perfectly in the grid. Okay, I want it to be 10. Okay, and to be here 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, here again I want it to be without the back face curl, so I can see it both sides, and I want it transparent, so I press Alt X. Okay, so I have this subdivision, and this should be fine. I can go on and until I cover all the area. Let me see if I can do things faster. For example, I can clone this one. First of all, I select, I save the file, save as, and I call this file as room subdivision 01. Okay, I clone this plane pressing Ctrl V. Okay, and I move it, for example, of about 10 sectors to see where it goes. Okay, it could be fine, but I don't like this this geometry to be subdivided into two rooms, so I can and even I don't like this geometry to be subdivided into two rooms, so only because it will get easier later to create rooms once I will import this into Metasequoia. So I move this plane one sector back, um, another one, okay, and let me see what happens here. I can clone again this one, Ctrl V, copy, and move it 12 sectors, my mouse doesn't work. Okay, it should be 11, fine. This subdivision can be fine now or not. Yes, but I want again I don't want this bridge to be subdivided into many rooms, so I move all of this here. Okay, this should be fine. I save and I clone this file. Let me see if it is correct. No, I clone this file, this plane, and I move it, for example, about 10 sectors. Not so many. I can put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sector. Okay. So this is going to be my subdivision. I should need 6 other rooms here. I can clone this one. Control V, copy. I move it, for example, 8 sectors, and it could be fine. Could be fine. Yes. Sadly, I cannot avoid this one, and I cannot avoid this to be subdivided into more than one room. So, no, I want it to be, yes, it could be fine, it could be fine, okay. So, let me see what happens now. I want to clone this one, Ctrl V, I move it 8 sectors, I move it, sorry, I clone it, okay, and I move it 8 sectors, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Fine. But in this case, I can move, I can build this plane here. So this house, this wooden house, will be on the same room. Save. I clone it. Okay. I move it. This time I can have a very big room because there is nothing. There is nothing that gives problems. There is anything that gives problem. We see where it goes here. Okay. Um, I don't know if you can hear me. Okay. Well, actually, I could put this subdivision, I could put it here. So I have one room here, and one room here, and one room here. Okay, so I move it this way. Fine. Because there is this this part of the room that is really dense with vertices, so it should be better to be in just in one room and not have this one and the wooden house in the same room, simply to avoid too many vertices in the same room. Then now I can have the last subdivision. I need to select this one. Control S to save. And I want the subdivision. I clone this one. Okay, I move it forward. 8. Okay, I move it here. 8. Fine. Very good. I received an email. I hope it's not some of you that is having some problem. No, okay, it is all fine in even in the channel, YouTube channel. So I have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 sectors. Okay. And I clone this one. I save and I clone this one. I would like it to be. I would like it to be here. But I need to know what happens. Okay, below in the rooms below. Okay, I can have it here. Sure, fine. Okay. I move it, for example, 10 sectors. One more. Okay. So in the lower room, it's all fine. In the upper room, I should have to decide what to do in the upper room. And this room seems to be very, very detailed. So rather than to have 3 division or rooms, I will have 4 subdivisions or rooms. Control V, I clone it, and I move it, sorry, and I move it 6 sectors, 2 sectors. Okay, it's fine. So what happens above all of this? What happens above all of this? I have to recreate another other subdivisions of rooms. For those ones, freeze selection because I don't need it. This one, and let me see, and even this one are fine either in the upper rooms. So I clone them, pressing Ctrl V, and I move them 6 sectors above. 2 sectors, 2 sectors, okay. 10 sectors, okay. Mm, okay, it is all fine. Let me see what happens here in the upper rooms. I can have this subdivision again because it does not give me problems above. So I can clone them and then move them upwards 8 sectors. Okay, okay, it is fine. In this upper room, those ones I can have again this subdivision, and yes, it is fine even in this case. I can add the same subdivision in the lower rooms and in the upper rooms even in this case. So I clone them and I move them up 7 sectors above. No, 1, there were 8, right? 1, okay. In this case, I don't want this part to belong to two different subdivisions. So let me see what happens above. Control V, 8 sectors, but I don't want this subdivision, so I want to move this one. Where I can move it? Let me see if, first of all, I can have, first of all, let me see if I can have just one room. And it seems I cannot have just one room because it is 8 sectors, 10 sectors, and 1 sector. So 19 sectors wide. And as you know, we can have only rooms of with the size of 18 sectors. So I can have just one room, the lady in this portal, but this one needs to be moved forward 2 sectors. So 2 sectors, only one actually, but just to be safe, I move it 2 sectors. Okay. So this is the subdivision of my level, but I want it to be more precise, a little bit more precise. So I press the right click. I can't see anything. I press the right click and I try to press the select similar So okay, those are fine. Edit, select similar. Okay, I edit them. My cat is crying because he wants some attention from me. I can move those 2 sectors. 2 sectors. Okay, fine. I can move those ones. 2 sectors. 1 sector. Okay, fine. So it is much more precise, and you'll know why in a while. Okay, and here it is all fine. Okay, sorry, I can hear my cat crying in the streaming too, in my channel. Okay, it is all fine. Very good. Very good. So now I select all the portals. Sorry, I add those sectors first of all. I add those planes first of all. I'd selected. Edit. Select similar. I'd selected. Okay. And I unfreeze everything. And I hide this one. I'd selected. So all the portals are hidden. I select all. I unhide everything, and I hide the selected. So all I have visible now is the subdivision of sectors. I can edit this plane in order it to be this way. Just one moment. Select everything. This is fine. Edit mesh. My mouse doesn't collaborate. I can do anything if my mouse doesn't want to